Welcome back everyone, good evening, good morning to TTS Daily. We're back with another round of quickfire news. First up, we're going to talk about the mysterious case of Hana Kobayashi. Hana Kobayashi mysteriously disappeared on November 8, 2024 after sending a message to her family where she stated that I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved. After that, she totally vanished. She missed her flight, her connecting flight back, and LAPD had found out that she intentionally missed that flight. Her father, Ryan Kobayashi, joined the search for her for weeks before he ultimately decided to unalive himself. Condolences to Kobayashi family. This case has left many perplexed because what happened to Hana Kobayashi? Why did she decide to vanish? Why did she intentionally miss her flight? And what was she feeling unsafe from? And who was the person that made her lose all her funds? And people are also wondering where Hana and her father Ryan have a strange relationship. The family, now mourning Ryan, pleads to the public for help in finding Hana, who they believe are in danger. We go back to Southeast Asia, where Malaysia and Thailand are still dealing with heavy rain and more floods might be coming. Even though some people are going back home, these floods are among the worst we have seen in a long time, in decades. Sadly, 27 people have passed away because of the floods, and over 500,000 homes have been affected. Things are getting slightly better in some places, with water levels going down. In Malaysia, the number of people in shelters fell from 152,000 to about 128,000. But Kelantan, which got hit the hardest, is warned to stay prepared for more rain starting December 4th. In Thailand, while the number of affected homes have dropped to 434,000, the government is helping with food and supplies. They are also warning folks in the south about more heavy rain and possible flash floods from December 3rd to 5th. So everyone, please stay safe and be aware. Back from Singapore, in Ang Mo Kio, where there is a very strange case of high-rise littering. Someone has been littering used sanitary pads, throwing them out of their window, and these sanitary pads happen to keep landing on the same air conditioner condenser unit. So the person, the homeowner of this unit, suspect that these used sanitary pads were thrown by a certain neighbor that stayed above them. And when this neighbor was being interviewed, they have a very weird way of reasoning. They say that all our rubbish are kept in plastic bags. We don't throw them outside the window. But the last part is where it make it strange. They even try to explain why they are not the person that threw the used sanitary pads outside their window, because they say this: she never saw any sanitary pads on her own aircon condenser unit. Make it make sense. We are talking about sanitary pads landing on the condenser unit below you, but your reasoning is that it couldn't be me because I never see any sanitary pads on my own condenser unit. Make it make sense. Okay, imagine you're a dog owner and you send your dog to a groomer. You happily went home waiting to pick your dog up later, and then you notice this particular groomer that you sent your dog to was having a live stream. Lo and behold, you open the stream and you see your dog all wet and shivering on the live stream with no one attending to your dog for a whole 18 minutes until you start shouting for the admin in chat to take care of your dog. This just happened in Singapore on TikTok Live, and the dog was leashed to the table. So the owner even wrote that if the dogs sleep or decide to jump out the table with the leash still around the neck, the dog would literally be left hanging by the leash, and that could choke the dog. Anyway, at least the founder of the grooming place took responsibility and said that this is a very serious incident and they'll be implementing measures to prevent such things from ever happening again. I mean, at least kudos to them. They admit their fault and they are taking measures to improve their service. Okay, we end our quick fire round with this breaking news. At Little Seeds Preschool in Singapore, 24 kids got sick with stomach flu or food poisoning. 7 of them needed to go to the hospital, but 4 are now back home and the other 3 are okay. The symptoms are from a bacteria called salmonella found in foods like raw meat and eggs. The school has stopped group activities, made masks mandatory for older kids and staff, and closed the kitchen temporarily, bringing in outside food. They're also cleaning everything more often and checking kids for sickness before they enter school. The authorities are helping to look into it, making sure everyone stays safe.